how do you talk to people in your life about the smaller stuff? Like, we got the dog because you wanted the dog, but now I'm taking care of the dog.
Right.
You don't pick up after yourself. I'm on a Zoom call. You're talking loudly in the background. Like, how do you use these tools to bring up the small things that actually start to become really irritating?
Yeah. So I think the first thing to do is to help the other person understand if this is a small thing or a big thing,
Hmm.
right? So, yeah, you never walk the dog. That seems like a small thing. But to me, that actually means that you see my time as less valuable than your time,
Hmm.
right? This isn't actually a practical question about who should walk the dog. This is an emotional question that I feel like it's disrespectful to just assume that I'm going to walk the dog when it's your dog. Now, suddenly, we're talking about something that's real, but it's probably not just about the dog. This is probably something that exists in many parts of our relationship. And now we're getting it on the table and we're fleshing it out. If there's something that bothers you and you say, "Oh, it's such a small thing." If it was a small thing, it wouldn't bother you that much,
Hmm.
right? The, I don't
Good point.
Yeah, how my wife turns on her turn signal is a really small thing. It really doesn't bother me that much. She does it differently than me. She turns on the turn signal a lot earlier than I do, but it's not a big deal. It doesn't really bother me. On the other hand, if there is something that is bothering me, it's not a small thing. The thing I'm focused on might be small, but there's an underlying reason under the reason that I have to get onto the table. And that means I have to have a conversation with myself sometimes. I have to sit down and I have to say, why is this bothering me so much? What's really going on here? How do I explain this to my husband? Why it bugs me so much that I have to walk the dog, which doesn't seem like a big deal. That's what relationships are.